According to the National Recreation and Park Association, several studies have confirmed that separation from nature is detrimental to humans' well-being and health. Well, fortunately, Los Angeles is doing something about that. I'm delighted to be joined today by Bill Jones, the Chief Management Analyst for the Department of Recreation and Parks. So nice to have you.
Thank you, Maria. It's nice to be here.
Thanks. All right, so LA has Measure A, which is actually the Safe, Clean Neighborhood Parks and Beaches measure. So what does that mean? What's going on?
So in 2016, a ballot measure was put forth to the voters of Los Angeles County, and that was to assess commercial and real estate property so that we could then raise funds to sustain our parks throughout the entire LA County.
Now, there was actually a Proposition A that was for Parks and Rec, but that expired. But the nice thing about Measure A is Measure A will not expire.
That is correct. Proposition A was a 25-year bond fund, and Measure A is a tax assessment into perpetuity. So these are funds that LA can count on for years and years to come to sustain and maintain our parks.
Los Angeles needed more opportunities for people to get outside and to play and to recreate, and how good that is for you. But you have an inside perspective. How good are parks for just people and humans and communities at large?
Oh gosh, that is so important. Is we have come to understand through multiple studies that parks are incredibly important. And again, I go back to our strategic plan that we are focusing on making certain that we have world-class parks in Los Angeles. The health and benefits that come from a park, whether it's just walking around the park, being able for a child to play and learn on some of the play equipment, to the recreational programming that our young children and our teens are involved in. And we're seeing a tremendous benefit. One of the things that Rec and Parks is doing right now is using data. We're collecting data on all of these activities, and we're showing that these activities and the health and the well-being of these communities are actually rising because these kids have a place to play. Parks are so important.
I think also with the transition that our world has taken, even when there will be an answer to this pandemic, and even when the issues of social distance and safety protocols are no longer priority in our world, I think everyone has learned, first of all, that there's a different way of working, there's a different way of going to school, but there's also a different way of living. And everybody, I believe, you can see in neighborhoods, people walking, people wanting to go out. Your parks are going to be packed.
They are, and we're excited about that. And it's one reason, we wish there was more funding. We wish that we could just improve all of our parks and buy land and do things, but you're absolutely correct. We're looking forward to that day when kids are back at our rec centers and involved in the program activities.
Well, it was great chatting with you. We'll see you again soon. And I really am excited about all of these parks. Let's get out and play.
Thank you.